I'm Stefan.
I'm Elaine, and this is the move we're going to show you today.
All right, so very slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to break it down for you now. To start, we're going to do a simpler version first, and it's going to look like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. So just two basic 6-count moves strung together. So the first thing that we're going to make sure we have our right arm connected to follower's left arm. And we're going to give a rotational rock step like this. So notice the rotation in Lainey's hips as opposed to just a straight rock step like this. So we have this rotation, and then we just go under the arm. That's our 6 count. And here we give another rotation. Rock, step, release, triple step, triple step.
For followers, we have rotational rock step under the arm. Continue your rotation to your left shoulder until you feel a stretch away this way, which will lead you into another rotational rock step and then into a turn down the line. I usually like to just step through this. It's easier. Step, 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 step. So the footwork would go rock, step, triple step, rock, step, 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 step.
So leaders, the rock steps of the move are really important to lead clearly. So in this one, we want to make sure it's a very rotational rock step. And I do this simply by rotating my own rock step. So if I'm here doing this by myself, I'm going to rotate my hips like this. And when I rotate my hips, my arm moves with my body, so I don't leave my arm behind. I take it with me.
And then I match that. I feel the rotation of Stefan's hips and follow through. You can practice this if you have a partner with your eyes closed to feel that rotation versus linear. Everything stays in place.
So leaders, the second rock step is also very important. So once we get this one and we go through with the 6 count, here you see the follower has rotated into the connection, and at this point you need to create another rotational rock step, and this one is actually pretty simple. Just make sure you rock step forward like this to get a stretch. Because Lainey is already wrapped up like this, if I move away, she will naturally unwrap, and you get your natural rotational rock step, and that's all you have to think about.
Here, followers, don't let your shoulders go. That will end you here in a compromised position. Instead, keep your elbow pointing down towards the ground, and you'll feel a nice stretch.
So all together, watch for the rock steps. Rock, step, triple step, triple step, rock, step, triple step, triple step. So this is really just an underarm pass and then a pop turn with the right arm leaders. That's all it really is.
Let's go over the pop turn part.
Yep.
So after this rock step, Stefan releases, and because I'm wound up to my right, I'm going to turn over my left shoulder with just step throughs all the way back to this open position.
Something to note here, you don't need to toss your follow, so I don't need to like throw my follow like a frisbee like this. All I have to do is get this stretch, make sure we have a firm connection during the stretch, and then release. And just trust your follow to continue the rotational momentum.
Followers, if it's a slow song or if you just feel like doing more footwork, you can do triple steps in your turns. Rock, step, triple step, triple step. That's a great thing to practice on your own. Rock, step, triple step, back to the imaginary partner.
Okay, leaders, I'm going to show you the footwork and the hand motions for the move that we just learned. Looks like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5 and 6. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6.
Okay, followers, for the 12 count, we go rock, step, under the arm, triple step, wrapping into your left arm, and then rock, step, 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 step. We're back to facing the partner in an open position. One more time with counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So now that you understand how the simpler 12 count version works, which is a combination of 2 6-count moves, we're now going to show you the 10 count version, which has a more intense energy. Now, if this is too difficult, just do the 6 count for a while until you're comfortable with that, and then try this. So for the 4 count, or the 10 count rather, we changed the first 6 counts into 4 counts. So instead of rock, step, triple step, we're going to do a rock, step, step, step. Rock, step, step, step. So how do we let our partner know that it's going to be a 4 count energy versus a 6 count energy? In the 6 count energy, we're pretty relaxed. We're always have our shoulders down and we're just kind of relaxed here. So we just have a very nice and easy 6 count, kind of a walking energy. The 4 count, we have to let our follower know that the energy is changing. And so in order to do this, we have to engage our back muscles here and our lats here a little bit more. So we have to go from here to here. So, and our follower can feel that and match it. So you'll start that as soon as you start the rock step. And you'll actually start engaging a little bit before the rock step even, and then you implement it during the rock step. So I engage through here, so we have a nice, essentially a shortened line between us. So this is our 6 count rock step. There's quite a bit of distance. Now I'll engage and Elaine will match, and this is our 4 count rock step. Versus that right there is the key to getting the next 2 counts. So we first get this more intense rock step. 1, 2, 3, 4. That 3, 4 is just follow through. You don't have to do anything extra. All you need is that engagement on 1, 2.
Followers, when you feel that ramp up of energy, you want to make sure you don't release it up, but continue pulsing down and maintain the energy you were just given in the rock step. So again, it'll look like this. Rock, step, pulse, pulse. Coming through and not, and then losing it.
Stay grounded for both parties on this. So now if we, we'll get to the 4 and then we'll finish the 6 for a total of 10 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, triple, and a triple. And that's how you get a 10 count versus a 12 count. So once you have an understanding of doing the 12 count versus the 10 count, you want to practice doing both. So for example, if we're just dancing around, sometimes I'll do the 12 count version. And sometimes I'll do the 10 count version. So it's important to figure out how to differentiate between the two. And the biggest difference is that ramp up by engaging through here on that rock step. And so if I'm, say, doing a send out here, I'm going to begin engaging at the end of the send out. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5. Engage, start engaging here. And then we have a nice 4 count rock step there.
So I know ahead of time that there's going to be a ramp up in intensity. If this is a newer concept to you followers, you have to have a human to do this exercise, unfortunately. But if you do have one, you can close your eyes, they can engage more in their lats, and you match. And then just practice matching as quickly as you can, and that will allow you to do these dynamic changes at higher tempos.
So now we're going to add in a footwork variation that you can practice on your own. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3.
Show it from this angle.
So we're here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4.
So for followers, we already have the option of doing a step, 4 steps or 2 triple steps for the turn down the line. We can also make a little bit of a different shape on this rock step. My favorite thing to do is to lean back into that stretch and kick my left foot up before I follow through on the rock step and go into my turns. So with counts, be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6 triples or step through, whatever you want. Right, another option is to add a little jump on the 4 count turn. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2. So the jump powers off the 2 on your left leg. You jump up in the air, and then land. Okay, so we go rock, step, jump, land, rock,